just have good posture. My posture sucks.
Kayla, when I get old, I'm going to be the woman that walk like this.
I already walk like that.
Oh, same.
Like, my mom has to correct me every day.
Same. It's bad.
Like, alright, Mom, let me just walk like this. Like, what?
It's uncomfortable walking like this.
Okay, hi guys, we're back with a new video today, and it's going to be story time. Embarrassing stories.
Embarrassing stories.
Yeah.
So today we're going to tell you guys a couple embarrassing stories that have happened to us over our wonderful
lifetime.
Yeah.
Like, even with childhood or even now, doesn't matter.
Oh, I have a lot of embarrassing things that happen to me on a daily, so that's really good.
Well, same, but there was just this one part of my life that, you know.
It was a phase.
Yeah, it was a phase. Before we get into it, go subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's just Caleb Roan. I can link it down below.
And now, we're getting into the video.
Alright, so when I was a kid, I was kind of a boy, just to sum it up. Okay, I was pretty much a boy. So, I mean, obviously I was a girl like I am now, but I don't know, I just kind of went through this phase that I liked guy things. So, to begin, okay, I don't even know where to begin. Alright, so I always liked helping my dad around the yard, you know, I was like the good kid. I have a sister, she didn't help with anything in the yard, so, you know, I thought I should step up and...
Shout out to you, Val.
Yeah, okay. I thought I should step up, help my dad out in the yard, so I did. I was a good kid, right? But not only did I like helping him, I wanted his tools and, like, what he used. So, for Christmas one year, I asked for a wheelbarrow. And I got it, too, okay? I got my wheelbarrow. It was a little one. It wasn't that big one that my dad has, but I got my little one. So, you know, like, when the spring came, I helped my dad around the yard, and I used my wheelbarrow, and it tipped over with all the stuff in it. I was like, oh my God, Dad, I'm so sorry, and you know, it's okay. So we just picked it back up, and we put it back in his. So I just left mine to the side. All right, so that was like one part. Also that Christmas, I was a really strange kid, and I asked for a shopping cart. Don't ask why, because I don't know, but... I asked for a shopping cart. And so, you know, when Toys R Us was still alive, my mom and dad got me one from there. It wasn't a real one. Like, obviously not the one we push in to sort of get stuff, but like a toy one, but still like life-size for kids. So I got that too. Moving on. So for Easter one year, I asked for tools. So I got plastic tools from the Easter Bunny. And I thought they would really help my dad because I thought they were real. They weren't. They were fake, but I still used them thinking I could, like, screw in some screws with the screwdriver. It didn't work, but I still tried. And I was so happy. Like, I was the happiest kid that you probably have ever seen when I got those tools and when I got that wheelbarrow. I was so excited to go out in the yard and help my dad or help my dad around the house, okay? Now, another embarrassing time in my life, it wasn't boyish, but it's just what I did because I was weird. And my whole family knew about it, and they still bring it up sometimes at family parties. But I used to sleep with my clothes on for the next morning.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I think you're just hearing about this now.
I am. This is new to me.
So, when I was like I just not a morning person, so I thought maybe I could save 5 to 10 minutes in the morning by not getting dressed. So the night before, I'd put on my clothes that I would want to wear the next day, and I would sleep in it, and that happened. So yeah, I know.
First time hearing that one.
Yeah.
It was last January.
Almost a year ago, exactly.
Yes. So, I am new to this town that I live in now. So, like, I met Caleb, what, like 2 years ago? Yeah, because next year would be my second school year. No, third school year, so like second year. So
okay.
almost, it's like a year and a half now.
Yeah. Yeah, like a year and a half.
Yeah. So, school here starts in September. So September, October, November, December, January. About like 5 months, halfway through the school year. It's after school. In New Jersey, it rains a lot. Snows. So after rain or snow, the ground is very muddy, very soft.
Yeah.
And one thing you should know about me, I am a very like clumsy person. I get hurt a lot. That's like a following story. So I was leaving school one time, and our school's an outdoor campus, so there's like a lot of grass in between buildings and stuff. I was walking to the junior parking lot, so it's like across the street, across like this like grass field in front of our school, and then it's a parking lot. And I guess it just got done raining, and I was walking with my friend to the lot, and the ground was, like I said, wet and very muddy. And she told me to hurry up because we didn't want to get stuck behind like the buses. So we started like sprinting a little bit, and the grass field is kind of like a little hilly, like slopey kind of thing. And I slipped and I fell in mud. We will insert a clip of me in the car next.
'Cause we both so distant now, and the walls are closing in on us.
It was 5 months into her new school year, and she busted out in front of everyone.
Yeah, and there's like, so it was after school, and in our school we had like 3,000 kids.
About, yeah.
So about like 3,000 kids. So like we're in like one part of the school. So they say like 1/4 of like 3,000 kids. That's like, what, like 700? Kind of.
I don't know, I can't.
So just like
do math
imagine
right now.
700 kids in like one like area of the school watching me slip in mud.
Wait, what is 700? Oh no, never mind.
So like just imagine 700 kids, like me slipping in mud. There's this kid in my class. He goes, "Oh my God, is that Amanda?" Yeah, it was me. Week straight, people ask me every day, "Were you the one who fell in the mud?" Yeah, I was.
It was a good time for her.
It was. And like I was going out after school, so I literally had to run home, change, and run out. Another story of mine is, like I said, I get hurt a lot. So I want to tell you all the time of how I broke my arm and foot in a week. Oh. Yeah, you heard that. In a week. I was at my cheer class, and I was working a new skill, and my tumbling coach was like, "Yep, go do it, like you got it." I did it. I didn't have it. I ended up in the emergency room for 4 hours after with the broken elbow. So that's really good. Really like that one. And the doctors came into the room, because you know in emergency rooms they take pretty long to attend a patient. Like I'm in an emergency room, not a take your time, let me die room. Emergency. The doctor came and was like, "Ma'am, you have a ripped tendon in your arm." So I'm like, okay. They put this like sling on my arm, kind of like plastic thing, and then put my arm in like an actual sling. So I walked around school like this. I go to the orthopedic doctor 2 days later. Like, excuse me, like, you have a broken elbow. Excuse me, I thought I had a ripped tendon. I was bracing myself for surgery, not a broken elbow. So that happened on a Monday. The following Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 5 days later, 4 days later, Friday night, I'm with my friend and another friend. So on Friday, we were leaving friend B's house. I was going home with friend A when we were leaving friend B's house. Friend B's house, like we were leaving out the garage, and the stairs leading out of like the house to the garage, it was very dark, and since I had my broken elbow, the cast was up to here, my arm was bent. I was walking down the stairs. I was walking downstairs. I've repeated that part like 6 times.
Yeah. It's okay. Keep going.
And it was dark, so My cast was up to here. I couldn't bend my arm, and the railing was on the left side. So I started to slip down the stairs, and I fell completely down the stairs onto concrete floor in the garage, into the recycling bin that was in the garage. Both my friends were at the top of the stairs just looking down at me like, so I couldn't walk on my foot, so I like hobbled to the car, like we're going home. I called my dad. I'm like, Dad, like I think I twisted my ankle, like can you like come to the car and get me? Like I couldn't walk on it, so he came to the car and like got me. I'm laying in bed and my foot is huge. Huge. So my mom's just like, take medicine, like go to sleep, like you probably twisted your ankle. I used to do gymnastics, dance, and now cheerleading. So like I twist my ankles a lot. It just wasn't the pain of twisting an ankle. So I go to sleep, I take medicine, wake up the next morning, my foot is black and blue. All over my foot. So I go to the doctor's. I go to the emergency room again because since it's Saturday morning, no doctor's offices are open. I go to the emergency room, and it's the same nurse helping me that was on Monday. He's like, "Are you back?" I was like, "Yeah." My mom's like, "Oh my God, man, they're gonna call DIFAS on me. They're probably thinking that like we're abusing you at home." It's not the case. My parents love me. I just bit my tongue.
I hate that. I bit a chunk out of my mouth the other day. Remember at lunch? That was disgusting.
Moving on. So they're like, we got x-rays. They're like, we don't see anything in your foot. So they gave me a temporary cast. So a temporary cast, I can't walk on it. And since I had my broken elbow, my arm was bent, I couldn't use crutches. I had to get wheeled out of the hospital in a wheelchair, into the car. I had to hobble into my house, hobble up the stairs to my room. Tuesday, go to the doctor, like, you have a broken foot. So, once again, the emergency room misled me again. And I had to get another cast on my foot. Well, they put me in a walking boot so I could walk. And yeah, that is the story of how I had a broken elbow and a broken foot at the same time.
Yeah, 2 injuries in 1 week. That's fun. That's a fun time right there.
We're insert a clip or a picture of me with my broken elbow and walking boot here.
Excuse me. Okay, so we're gonna end the video here. So like, we hope you enjoyed those stories. They weren't that embarrassing. I mean, like they were.
Just kind of getting to know us.
Yeah, just a little bit of background info about us.
We're going to start vlogging a lot more because
we like vlogs better too.
Yeah.
We told you guys that we post challenges on Sundays. Well, today's Sunday and we didn't post a challenge, so sorry about that. But you got a story time instead. So, stay tuned for our New Year's Eve vlog. That's going to be a fun time.
That's going to be a good one.
So, come back next time for that. Subscribe to this channel, like this video, and comment down below any suggestions you have for us for next videos, because we're always up for suggestions. Yeah.
And that's it for today's video.
Bye.
Peace.
Bye.